Okay, children, we will start with the fourth question. First three in the first video, right? Three numericals. Right. Now there was an interruption. So now once again I'm recording. Two resistances are in the ratio 1:4. If they are connected, these are connected in parallel, their total resistance becomes 20 ohms. Find the value of each resistance. Okay. Therefore, what is R1 that is equal to R. Okay. Then, what is R2? R2 should be equal to. Therefore, R2 should be equal to 4R. Correct? Therefore, now you have what is that? Both are connected in parallel, and their total resistance becomes 20 ohm. Therefore, what is there? RP. RP that is equal to R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2. Correct? Therefore, that is equal to what is R1? R into 4R R1 R2 divided by R plus 4R. Okay, therefore, what is that here? This is nothing but R1 R2 divided by, therefore 4R squared divided by, what is that? 5R. Okay, and that is nothing but, therefore that is equal to, that is nothing but what is that? 20. It is given that it is the resistance becomes 20. Okay, that is equal to 20. Are you following? Therefore, what is therefore your 4R that is equal to 100? Correct? Therefore, what is your R? R that is equal to 25 ohm. Are you following? Okay. Therefore, this is the answer. That is, when two resistors are connected, 1:4 the resistors, they are connected in parallel. What is the net resistance given? Therefore, you have to find out what is your what is the R that is equal to R is equal to 25 ohm, means, which means that what is R1? R1 that is equal to 25 ohm. Correct? Okay, and what is R2? Therefore, R2 is equal to 4R na? R2 that is equal to 4R, that is nothing but 100 ohm. It's equal to 100, right? So, next one. Next one, let's see, a resistor of 5 ohm. Okay. Is connected in series with a parallel combination of number of resistors. Number of resistors, each of 5 ohm. Okay. If the total resistance of the combination is 6 ohm, therefore, how many resistors are in parallel? Very good. A resistor of 5 ohm is connected in series with a parallel combination of number of resistors, each of 5 ohm. Right. First, you draw a resistor of 5 ohm resistance resistance 5 ohm. Okay, is connected. Okay, is connected with a parallel combination of number of resistors. Therefore, now what you have to do it is so many resistors. We don't know how many. Okay, therefore that you have to find out. Okay, everything is, what is that? This is also 5 ohm only. Okay, therefore total resistance, let the point be AB. Therefore, what is total resistance RAB? RAB is given. What is that? It is 6 ohm. That is nothing but 6 ohm. Therefore, how many resistors are in parallel? Therefore, a 5 ohm is connected in series with a parallel combination of number of resistors, each of 5 ohm. Okay. Therefore, now how to solve it? See, what is your RP here? RP, let first. Let there be N resistors of 5 ohm in parallel. Okay, therefore, what is your RP? RP for this one. What is your RP? RP that is equal to 5 by N, correct? 5 by N. Okay, and that 5 by n is in series with 5 ohms, correct? Therefore, what is your RAB? RAB, that is equal to, okay, it is series. 5 ohm and RP both are in series now. Therefore, what is 5 plus, what is that? Here 5 by n, correct? 5 plus 5 by n. Hope you are following. This is 5 and this are put together, this combination, everything it is put together. What is the resistance of this? 5 by n, that is R, P. Okay, therefore this and this are, therefore 5 plus 5 by n. What is the total combination? That is nothing but 6. That is nothing but 6. Okay, therefore how to find? Therefore I think you know now what is 5 by n. 5 by n, that is equal to 1, correct? Therefore that implies what is your n? N is equal to 5. Therefore what is that? Here, how many resistors are in parallel? There are 5 ohm resistors which are connected in parallel. Okay, right, that's it. The next question. See, next one is calculate the potential difference between the points A and B of the network of resistance that is shown. Okay, therefore now we have to, it is given what are all the resistors. See, here it is A and B. Between that, how many resistors are connected here? 2 resistors, and the resistor value is given as, okay, that it is not given here now. Okay, here it is 6 ohm, it is 4 ohm, and here it is 8 ohm, and here is 12 ohm. Fine. So these resistors are given, and calculate the potential difference between B and D. Between B and D. So we have to find out the potential difference between B and D. Okay, very good. Therefore, now it is 12. Therefore, what should be the direction of the current here? Direction of the current should be like this, na? Okay. Okay, therefore, now let's see here the potential difference A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C, and okay, the potential, what is the potential difference across A, D, C? Okay, should be equal to 12 volt because both are parallel. Okay, so you can say, hope you are following. Therefore, the potential difference across A, B, C, that is equal to potential difference across A, D, C, and that is nothing but 12 volt. That is nothing but 12. Okay, right. Now, total, see here, the current, let it be here I, and this I, it is divided into 2. Let this I, up to A, I is coming, then it is divided into 2. Let this be through ABC, the current is I1, and through ADC, let the current be I2. Hope you are following, right? And these two, once again, it combine and gives what is the current I is coming out. Okay, therefore, how to find out I1 here? Current in the arm A, what is it? B, C. Okay, therefore, that is I1 now. Therefore, here, are you following? What is our goal here? You have to find out, our problem is here, you have to find out the potential difference B and D. Okay, for that, I am finding what is I1 first. What is I1? Tell me. What is I1? I1 is nothing but, okay, potential V by R. What is VV? I1, because A, B, C, potential VBC, that is equal to VDC, that is equal to 12 volt. Na? Therefore, that in that branch ABC, across that, what is the potential difference? 12. And what is the resistance here? 6, 4, both in parallel, sorry, series. Therefore, it will be, what is the 6 plus 4? That is equal to 10. For 12 by 10, and that is nothing but 1.2 amps. 1.2 amps. Is it clear? Therefore, next one is, what is, therefore, now you tell me. Therefore, okay, what is the potential difference between A and B? What is the potential difference between A and B? It is nothing but, which is at a higher potential, AB, which is A is at a higher potential now. Okay, VAB, that is equal to VA minus VB, correct? VA minus VB. What is the potential difference? What is the current here? Current is nothing but 1.2. Okay, and what is the resistance? 6. Therefore, V is equal to IR now. Therefore, that is nothing but I1 into 6, the current. Okay, therefore, that is nothing but, what is I1? 1.2 into 6. Okay, therefore, that is nothing but 7.2 volt. Hope you are following. Because our job is to find out the potential difference between B and C. For that, first, what am I finding? What is potential difference between VAB is ready. Okay. Okay, this is, okay. Next one, what I am going to do is, come to this branch, what is it, ADC. What is the current in the branch ADC? That is I2, no? How to find out what is I2? I2, that is equal to 12 divided by, what is that, 8 plus 12. Okay, therefore, that is 12 by 20 ho jayega na? Therefore, that is equal to 0.6 amps. 0.6 amps. Okay, right. Therefore, when put together both 1.2 and next one I2 is, what is the 6 amps. Therefore, what is the total current in the circuit? I is equal to 1.8. Is it clear? Anyhow, therefore, what you want now is V. What is VAD? What is the potential difference between points A and D? A and D. That is nothing but, once again, VA minus VD. VA minus VD. And that is nothing but I2 into, what is the resistance between that? 8 ohm na? Therefore, into 8. That is equal to 0.6 into 8. Okay, therefore, that is nothing but 4.8 volts. This is true. Therefore, VAB is equal to, it is VAD, na? Here it is VAD. Okay, so you have idea about VAB and VAD. But what we want, what is that? VBD. We want VBD. Are you following? How to find out? Therefore, VBD is nothing but, what is VBD? What is VBD? Therefore, VBD is nothing but, you add both VA. Therefore, adding 1 and 2. 1 plus 2. Okay. Therefore, what is that? VA minus VB. Okay. VA minus VB. I don't want A here because I want between B and D now. Therefore, what should I do? I have to subtract. Is it clear? Because I don't want A here. So, VA minus VB. Okay, 1 minus 2. Minus, okay, VA minus VD. Are you following? Okay. Therefore, what is the value? That is nothing but, A will get cancelled. You will be getting VD minus VA. VD minus VB. VD minus VB. Hope you are following, ma. VD minus VB. And that is nothing but this minus this. 1 minus 2, 7.2 minus 4.8. That is nothing but 2.4 volts. 2.4 volts. Are you following? This is VD minus VB. But what you want is between B and D. VBD you want, because the question is, you are asked to find out the potential difference between the points B and D. So, I want VBD. Are you following? Therefore, okay, what is VBD? There is no place anyhow. What is VBD? VBD is equal to VB minus VD. That is nothing but minus 2.4 volt. Huh? That is nothing but minus 2.4 volt. Are you following? So which says that the potential at D is at higher potential when compared to B. D is at higher potential when compared to B. That is why VD minus VB is positive. Therefore, VD is larger than VB. But what is asked is the potential difference between B and D. B and D. Hope you people are following. Therefore, that will be minus 2.4 volts. Okay, right. Then next question. Okay, just go through, you'll understand. Yeah, next one is, let me find the current drawn from the cell of EMF, what is that? 1 volt, EMF 1 volt, okay, and here it is given, and the internal resistance, 1 second, there is something is missing here. Okay, what is? Okay, find the current drawn from the cell of EMF 1 volt and the internal resistance 2/3 ohm connected to the network shown. Right, see here the network is given, and here see 1 ohm, here how to see it is 1 ohm, and here is 1 ohm, here is 1 ohm, here 2 1 ohms, and across the diagonal, okay, 2 1 ohm AC, there are 1 ohm, and across the point D and B there is 1 ohm and 1 ohm, and both are connected here. Here it is C is connected. Therefore, how to first, what is the solve? Okay, and it is 1 volt 2/3, everything is given. This potential difference is 1 volt. It has internal resistance that is 2/3. Therefore, you are asked to find out what is the current. Current, let it be I. That you have to find out. Okay, so first what you have to do, you draw the equivalent circuit for this. How to draw? See, I am going to draw the equivalent circuit. Let it be, see here, 1 ohm, fine. Okay, right, it is A, B. Okay, then after that, here DC, first you draw. Between DC, it is also 1 ohm. It is 1 ohm, it is 1 ohm. And the point here is AB, here it is DC. It is A, B, DC, right? Then this two, see here, very important. This 1 ohm and this 1 ohm are parallel, correct? So first you draw that one. See here, I am going to draw 1 ohm and 1 ohm, correct? See AD, okay, therefore AD, from AD, what is that? Both the resistors are connected. The 1 ohm and this 1 ohm and this 1 ohm are connected. Therefore, I am writing 1 ohm and 1 ohm. Right. And between B and C, where what is that? This 1 ohm. 1 ohm and this 1 ohm. See, I am showing, ticking. Okay. And this 1 ohm and this 1 ohm are connected in parallel. Therefore, okay. So from here, 2 1 ohms are connected in parallel. 1 ohm, 1 ohm. Okay, and both are connected here at 2 ohm. Therefore, connected. That's it. Therefore, this is the equivalent circuit. Okay, then this is connected to a battery. Okay, and this is 1 volt, and the internal resistance is 2/3 ohm, and you are asked to find out the current. Hope you are following. Both the this circuit and this circuit is the same. Both, it is called equivalent circuit. The same thing is redrawn like this. You have to understand and draw. Is it clear? Therefore, now you tell me what is the RAB. Now I am going to solve it. First, you have to find out what is the equivalent resistance of all this. If you find out, then that equivalent resistance is in series with 2 by 3. Correct? And therefore that gives you the net resistance of the circuit, and net voltage is 1 volt. Therefore therefore I think current can be found out easily. Okay, therefore now how to proceed? What is your RAB is known. Okay, let me give some names to it. Let this be ABCD. Okay, this is O, I think, right? This already. Let me give CM. Yeah, fine. Okay, right. Therefore, now you tell me here, what is RAB? RAB, that is equal to 1 ohm. Correct? Now you have to find out what is RFG. What is RFG? RFG, see here, these two 1 ohm, 1 ohm, what is RFG? Directly you can do anyhow. Okay, 1 ohm, this 1 ohm, this 1 ohm is in parallel, therefore that will be 1 by 2. Here this 1 ohm, this 1 ohm, that is parallel, that will be once again 1 by 2. And these both FOOG, that resistors, are in series. Okay, half and half are in series, therefore total will be 1 ohm. Are you following? So RFO, that is nothing but 0.5, 1 by 2. ROG is once again 0.2. For RFG is nothing but 1 ohm. Okay, right. Now next one more thing, what you know, RDC. What is RDC? RDC is once again 1 ohm. Okay, so all the three are in parallel. RAB, RFG and RDC are in parallel, correct? Therefore, what is the parallel combination of this RP? RP, 1 ohm, 1 ohm, 1 ohm are in parallel. Therefore, what will be the net parallel resistance is 1 by 3 ohm, na? Therefore, you have found out what is RP. RP, what is RP? RP is nothing but this. All the, what is the parallel combination of this portion? This portion you have calculated. What is the resistance? And that is in series with 2 by 3. Now, internal resistance of the cell should not be avoided. Therefore, total resistance of the circuit. Therefore, total resistance of the circuit is nothing but RP plus 2 by 3. That is 1 by 3 plus 2 by 3. Correct? And that is nothing but once again 1 more. That is also 1 more. Correct? Therefore, total resistances are equivalent. Correct? That is nothing but kitna hai abhi? 1 ohm. Okay, therefore that is enough. That is enough. Almost we have completed. Our total resistance of the circuit is known, and therefore what is the current is only asked now. What is therefore current? Current through the circuit. That is I is equal to V by R. What is V? 1 divided by R is 1. Okay, therefore it is 1 amps for the circuit. Okay, right. This is total current in the circuit is through the circuit is 1 amp. Right. Next one. Next one is an important question. You see, when do the terminal potential difference V and the EMF of the cell are such that V is equal to E, V terminal potential difference is equal to E, when that is very simple. You know that V that is equal to E minus IR. Okay. Therefore, V that is equal to E when I is equal to 0, when okay, we will take it properly. Okay. So, what is that? When V that is equal to It's like first question. A. That is V that is equal to E when I that is equal to current in the circuit is equal to 0, V is equal to E. That is very simple. That you know. Okay. That the first one. Second one is also easy. What is that? B. B. V that is equal to E minus IR. IR. Correct? Therefore, now when the current is drawn from the cell, when the current is drawn from the cell, what is that? You know that there will be a potential drop across the internal resistance. Therefore, V will be less than E. Okay. When the current is drawn from the cell. Okay. But C is one. This two we have already seen. But this is only when will, what is that? Here V is more than E. This is only very important here. This one, see here, when the current is drawn from the cell means this is the cell and external circuit. Okay, here external circuit is there. Therefore, this is your current is drawn from the cell. Okay, here the current is, this is external circuit, some resistor, external resistor. In this case, what is that? Your V that is equal to E minus IR. The internal resistance are here. Okay, and EMF of the cell is E. But next one, what I want here is when this is for this. Okay, but this is what is called discharging. The cell is delivering the current to the external circuit. The cell is acting as a source. Okay, so you are drawing current from the cell. But next one is, you see, V is more than E. When during charging. During charging. What do you mean by during charging? See, this is our cell having an EMF E and internal resistance R. But I want to charge the cell. For charging, I am connecting it to a battery. Okay, I am connecting it to a battery. So, that time, okay, this is not delivering the current, but my battery is only delivering the current here. Are you following? Here, in this case, E, see, the V is less than E. Why? Because it is current is drawn from it acts as a source. Our cell acts as a source. But in the third C, case C, what is that? It is not a source now, but it is connected to a battery which is a source here. Here this is a source. Okay, and which is a source? Why? From it is connected back. What is going on? Charging is going on. Charging of the cell is going on. Okay, in this case. So when the charging is going on, the current, you see, current through the inside resistor, current through the resistor will be in the opposite direction now here. Okay, here inside there will be resistor, the current will be in this direction. Okay, but here the internal resistor, here the current direction will be in this inside. Inside the current is from positive to negative inside, but here in this case, okay, it is from negative to positive. Hope you are following, ma. Okay, therefore, what is your, in this case, therefore, what is your V? Therefore, your V here, that is nothing but E plus IR. E plus IR, because the current direction, you see, it is changed. Okay, through the internal resistance here, it is from inside the cell, it is from negative to positive in the first B, case B. Case C, it is from positive to negative. Why? Because it is connected to an external source for charging process. It is being charged. But here, this, our cell acts as a source. So, current is delivered from the cell. Okay. Therefore, during charging, what is that? your terminal potential difference will be, what is that, larger than the EMF of the cell. Very important. Is it clear? Right. Now next question. A cell of EMF E and internal resistance R and a current of 0.5 internal R gives a current of, once again, internal resistance R gives a current of, here, gives a current of 0.5 amps, okay, with an external resistance of 12 ohms, right, and a current of 0.25 amps with an external resistance of 25 ohm. Okay, calculate the internal resistance and EMF of the cell. Very easy. What is that? Current, the EMF of the cell is given, current R is the internal resistance, okay, and a current of, what is that, 0.5 amps in the first case, okay, and external resistance is, what is it, 12 ohm. Therefore, I think how to find out the current in the circuit? What is the expression for current? What are I that is equal to, what is the total current in the circuit? EMF divided by external resistance plus internal resistance. This is the expression now. Okay, total EMF divided by total resistance. Total resistance is nothing but external plus the internal resistance of the cell also. Okay, therefore, in the first case, okay, what is your I that is equal to 0.5 amps. 0.5 amps, correct? And what is your external resistance? External resistance R that is equal to 12 ohm. Okay, therefore, substituting the expression 0.5 I, that is equal to, what is E? E divided by E, you have to find out now, EMF of the cell. Therefore, E divided by total resistance is R plus R 12 plus internal resistance, you don't know, that is R. Internal resistance R, na? Right. Therefore, 0.5 that is equal to E divided by 12 plus R. Okay. Therefore, you will be getting, what is your E? Therefore, E that is equal to 0.5 it is. Okay. Therefore, 12 into 0.5 plus 0.5 R. Okay. And that is E that is equal to 6 plus 0.5 R. Are you following? Let it be the equation number 1. This is with respect to the first case. Now go to the second case. Second case, you see, first, and a current of 0.25 amps with an external resistance of 25 ohm. Okay, that is the second case now. Therefore, second case is, what is the current? I that is equal to 0.25 amps. Okay. And what is your external resistance? 25 ohm. It is given. Second. Okay. Therefore, once again, what is your 0.25? That is equal to E divided by 25 plus R. Correct? 25 plus R. Therefore, what is your E? Therefore, E that is equal to, tell me, 25 into 0.25 plus 0.25 R. Okay. Therefore, that is nothing but 6.25 plus 0.25 R. That is your E. 6.25 plus 0.25. Okay. You people have to solve by yourself. Okay. Right. Therefore, now when you solve for, there are two equations, two unknowns. What are the unknowns? Capital E, that is EMF and internal resistance. Therefore, from 1 and 2, you can say equating both are EMF only, no? Therefore, 1 that is equal to 2, no? Okay, therefore you will be getting, what is that, 6 plus 0.5 r is equal to 6.25 plus 0.25 r. Okay, so if you solve, what is your r here from this r? R that is equal to around 6.7. Therefore it is 1 ohm. Are you following? Okay, therefore it is 1 ohm. R that is equal to 1 ohm. 6.25 plus 0.25 R, that is equal to 6 plus 0. Correct. So R is equal to 1. Okay. Therefore, once R is known, you substitute in any of the equation 1 or 2. Okay. Therefore, what is your E? Therefore, E that is equal to substituting 1 in 1 from 1. Okay, substitute this value of R in 1. Therefore, E that is equal to 6 plus 0.5 into R is 1. Correct? Therefore, that is nothing but 6.5 volt. Therefore, EMF of the cell is 6.5 volt. Okay, right. Now, next question. Let's see. 4 identical cells, each of EMF 2 volt. Okay, are joined in parallel, providing a supply of current to the external external circuit consisting of two 15 ohm resistors in parallel. The terminal voltage of the cells are read by an ideal voltmeter. Okay, what is ideal voltmeter? Which has a infinite resistance, so it will not allow any current through it. Okay, therefore that is nothing but 1.6 volt, the terminal voltage. Okay, calculate the internal resistance of the cell. 4 identical cells, each of EMF 2 volt. Okay, are joined in parallel. Okay, identical cells are connected. How many? 4. They are connected in parallel. Okay, draw the circuit, but you have to understand the circuit from this and draw the circuit now. 4 identical cells are connected in parallel. Very good. Each of, what is the EMF is 2 volt, and the internal resistance, let it be R. Okay, internal is because identical cell na. Identical cell means all are having same EMF and same internal resistance. Therefore, E and R. E that is nothing but 2 volt. Okay, therefore this is connected in parallel and parallel, providing supply of current. Okay, current. Okay. Providing a supply of current to external circuit containing what? 215 ohm resistors. Okay, this combination, okay, it is giving supplying current to 215 ohm resistors, okay, which are in parallel. It is okay, A to 15 ohm, and this is also 15. This is the circuit. Okay, everything is identical na. ER. What is E here? EMF is given. E that is equal to 2 volt. Okay, I think now what is the terminal potential difference? V that is equal to 1.6 volt. Fine. E is known, V is known. But what you want here is you have to find out the internal resistance. Okay, for that what can be done here? See, R, you have to find out what is the internal R. Here all R about 4 R's are 4 EMFs are what is it? Cells are in parallel now. Therefore, what will be RP? Therefore, RP that is equal to equivalent internal resistance. That should be equal to R by 4 ho jayega na? Because there are 4 cells. Okay, each of internal resistance small r, they are connected in parallel. Therefore, what is RP? RP is equal to R by 4. Okay, right. Now, what is the external resistance? What is a R capital external? This is external resistance. Therefore, external resistance R. That is equal to combination of 15 and 15 in parallel. Okay, therefore 15, 15 in parallel means 2 15 in parallel. Therefore 15 by 2, that is equal to 7.5 ohms. 7.5 ohms. So, see, what you want here is R. Internal resistance of a cell only you have to find it. Okay. Therefore, that is nothing but what is R here? This implies what is R? R is equal to 4 into Rp. 4 into Rp. Are you following, children? Right. Now, see here, therefore you have to find out how internal resistance, total internal resistance of all these 4 cells is Rp, na? And that Rp, what is the total EMF? Total EMF is nothing but E only, no? Why E? Because all are in parallel. All identical cells, when they are in parallel, the net EMF will be equal to E only, individual EMF. I think we have seen in grouping of cells and all we have seen. Okay. So E will be net total EMF is nothing but E. Why? All the same EMFs are in parallel. Okay. Identical cells. Therefore, what is how Rp? Therefore, I think recall your internal resistance equation. Rp, total internal resistance में क्या है? सबको everything put together. What is the internal resistance? That is nothing but Rp, na? Therefore, the Rp, that is nothing but there is a formula. What is the formula? E minus V, okay, by V into R. Can you recall it? E minus V by V into R. Okay. Therefore, that is nothing but what is E? E is 2. And what is V? 1.6 divided by 1.6 into what is the total R? Mane kya hota ma? Okay, this let this be external distance ko to R dash kar. Okay. Therefore, what is R here? R is nothing but total resistance of the circuit. What is the total resistance? All this internal resistance put in parallel. What is that? It is nothing but R by 4. Okay, R by 4. Okay. Plus, what is that resistance? External resistance 7.5. Are you following? Is it clear? Therefore, both are in parallel. Okay, 1 second. R that is equal to, this is 1 second, this is R, external resistance R. Therefore, R that is equal to, 1 second, there is a problem in recording. R that is equal to 15 by 2. That's correct only. Rp that is equal to E minus V by V into R. Therefore, you will be getting, this is not required. This already you know. This. Okay. That is nothing but into R is 7.5. There is some problem in recording, children. Okay. Therefore, it is 2 minus 1.6 divided by 1.6 into 7.5. External resistance here. External resistance is nothing but 15 and 15 in parallel. Okay. Therefore, it is 7.5. Already we have found out. Okay. Therefore, that is nothing but the Rp. Okay. That is nothing but R by 4. And that is nothing but 7.5 ohm. Okay. But this is a parallel combination of all 4 internal resistances. Correct? Therefore, but what I want is the internal resistance of individual cell. Therefore, what is your R? R that is equal to 7.5 into 4. Okay. Therefore, 7 Rp that is equal to R by 4. Okay. Therefore, R that is equal to, okay. Therefore, you will be getting here 7.5 R by 4 that is equal to, okay. Therefore, this is Rp that is equal to E minus V by V into R. That if you find it out, it will be the value for that one here. It is, that is nothing but 7.5 divided by, here it is there, no, divided by 4. 2 minus 1.6 divided by 1.6. Okay, therefore you will be getting here, this is nothing but 7.5 divided by 4. Okay, therefore R, that is nothing but 7.5. R, that is nothing but 7.5. Is it clear?